Hello, everyone. Freya and I just got back from physical therapy. Where are you, Freya? Hi, we're just sitting in the sunshine because it's really cold here and we need a little warmth. My mom always joked that she was cold-blooded, like lizards, not cold-blooded like a mean person. Cold-blooded like lizards, and had to sit in the sun and soak up the warmth, and I feel like I totally am the same way. Freya did amazing in physical therapy. I'll put some videos here so you guys can see. Keep coming. You gonna get some toys? Yeah, come get those toys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's in the works. I'll let you know.
You did it. Her physical therapist and I had a good talk today. He is amazing. Freya and him have the best relationship. As soon as we get there, she like jumps into his arms and is like ready to go. And that really has come from him just letting her have like breaks in between. He doesn't push her very hard. He lets her kind of lead what she wants to do, and then we work on strength. And I'll show you, he lets her have sensory breaks all the time. I'll show you a couple of those. Those are so cute. Oh, you didn't catch it that time. You got it that time. No. Good job. Is that bumpy? Nope. And this is our last therapy for about 3 weeks. We are taking all of Christmas break off of all therapies. Last time I shared when we took a break, there was a lot of upset people that I'm not doing everything I possibly can for Freya. And I was talking to my husband about it. My husband's a psychology major. He didn't go into psychology, but he thought it was fascinating. And we've talked a lot about this just in relation to Freya in general. When people see you have a child with a disability, there's always the, well, did something happen? Well, were you over 30? Did you take your prenatal vitamins? Or the ever popular, God only gives special kids to special people, right? We've all heard that. And he says, yeah, it's a protection instinct. It's called the just world hypothesis. And basically humans believe that people get what they deserve or have done something to get the outcome of a disabled child. And I think that extends to the therapy. Is when I say we're taking a break, I always get, well, she's not going to progress if you don't do A, B, and C. If you don't follow the rules, bad things will happen. And that's it's a very psychological thing that people use as a protection mechanism of, if I do A, B, and C, no bad things will happen to me. And if you see a person not following the rules, bad things will happen to them. And I just want to remind everybody, it's not how life works, even though it would be great if it did. I am very much a rule follower and a by the book type of person. I think I was more. Freya really has changed my outlook on life. And I was the person that was like, we have to do the therapies. When the therapists give us homework, we have to do the homework. Because if I don't, she won't walk or she won't progress and it'll be my fault. And Freya has shown me that's not the case. When she was little, when I was pushing her really hard, we would do therapies twice a week, 3 times a week sometimes, and they would each give me homework to do with her at home. And I did it And Freya refused to do anything for like 6 months, maybe even a year. It was a long time. She would scream and cry during therapies. She wouldn't participate. She wouldn't stand up. She lost skills that she had had. She was standing up on her own, and she refused to bear any type of weight possible. So, just a reminder that when bad things happen, it's not the person's fault, usually. And people get to live their life in the way that works for them. Okay? So, just wanted to talk about that. I do find psychology interesting, and I do find it interesting when I'm out in the world and people give me those explanations. It's the spectrum, right? It's always, oh, you're such a wonderful person. I'm not a wonderful person, so God would never give me a disabled child. Or you must have done something wrong. You must have done drugs while pregnant. You must have not taken your vitamins while pregnant. You must have taken a medication you weren't supposed to. You must have been too old when you had her, etc., etc. So, just a reminder, that's not how things work. And saying those things to people can be really hurtful. So, be nice, be kind. Just because I don't do therapy doesn't mean Freya won't progress these 3 weeks. And just because some people do all the therapy doesn't necessarily mean their child will progress either. You have to find that balance. You want to get in the tub? Yeah? Okay. Patiently waiting, huh? Patiently waiting. Oh, not so patiently. Okay, I'm getting you. I'll get you in. It's so bright in here. I was trying to sit up and do it, and I could not see anything. Hi, Freya. She's so mesmerized by the water. One last thing on the taking a break from therapy. I don't say these things to justify myself to anybody. I know I don't have to. No one else lives my life. Sorry, I don't know if that's loud for you guys. There we go, that's enough water. No one else lives my life. I don't have to justify what I do to other people. I tell you these things because my main goal here is to show you what my life is like and to educate people. Man, sorry, that sunlight. There we go. Educate people on what it's like having a child with a disability and everything that goes into that. And I look at her therapy like an extracurricular activity. Freya, don't drain the tub. My other kids have extracurricular activities, and they get a break during Christmas from those things. During their holiday break, they don't have any of their extracurricular activities. And so I don't think it's fair to Freya to make her do those things when everyone else is having a break and family time and relaxing. It also can be looked at like school. It's something that she needs to do to help her and help further her development. And my typical kids do school for that. Freya also does school, but you can look at it as like an extension to school. Everybody needs a break from hard work sometimes, and we all need a rest. And so when we have these rests and these breaks, I try to also give Freya a rest and a break. A little mental reset, a little chilling with the family, and I think in the long run, she does so much better in physical therapy when we take those breaks because she's ready to go back and to just jump into it. We're rocking again. I was reminded one more thing that her physical therapist, well, two more things. It was a great day of physical therapy. He did mention how surprised he was about how good she had been doing since we stopped wearing braces. Since we had her stop wearing braces. I find myself a lot saying we, like Freya and I are the same person, or that we're like doing things together, when really she's the one that's putting in all the work. She's done so good since we stopped using braces. She really has been much more willing in physical therapy to do things. The second thing he said was he was saying how sensory seeking Freya is and how she wants like all the sensory input and how that's a little different from what he usually sees. He said he's used to working with either sensory avoiding individuals, like they don't like loud noises or too much sensory input, or kids that like just a little bit but not too much. But Freya loves all the sensory input. And that sitting here rocking, like this exaggerated rocking motion, made me remember that. Because you do, huh? She was a little grumpy. She's getting a little sleepy. And so I was like, let's go rock. That'll calm you down, huh? And it worked just like a charm. So we'll see if we can get you down for a nap. Oh, I love you so much. Yes. Even these like big sloppy kisses, it's like vibration on her forehead and a loud noise. She loves it. Freya has only been wanting contact naps and to sleep, contact sleep, which I really love. Actually, I'm really enjoying it. She's never wanted to do this before. And I feel like it's a new milestone she's reached. I remember my kids wanting contact naps when they were about 2, wanting to sleep in my room or sleep on the ground next to my bed to be close to me. So I feel like this is a milestone we're reaching. Look how cute she is. Her little snore, so cute.
Yeah. The world is open. No, it's not. The world is open. No, it's not.
Look at your pretty hair. We're just getting ready for bed. I don't have her hair down very often because she can't really like push it out of her face with her hands. And so a lot of times it ends up in her mouth. And also she likes to pull on it as like a sensory thing. So we're gonna go braid it for tonight and get you ready for bed. Thanks for hanging out with us today, you guys. And I hope we'll see you next time.